the trenches, at least on the initial push, is going to be finding where those BTRs are and engaging them.
About to cheat the system and give us a bunch of extra grenades.
Something like that, right?
One for every corner.
My thought is that we blast the squads up to the collection of buildings out here. HMG Humvees will be behind in order to like support by fire, but really we're just probing to try and see if they can reveal themselves, show us where they are and stuff like that. When we do either engage BTRs or, you know, get heavily engaged by infantry, pull back a building, get the HMG truck on it. We just kind of want to burn them out a little bit, get them sort of stuck in, and the assault plan will go like this. 2 squads will push down, crossing Delta. There's like a small trench line with some buildings there. They'll dismount their Humvees in that trench line, and we'll use that trench line to kind of peel shit back in a way where we can like potentially use that as a...
Is there markers anywhere?
Oh no, I haven't marked anything yet.
Crossing Delta, it's the southernmost point is what he's saying, but the crossings are marked.
I got you. My one brain head ass though is not gonna fucking understand shit.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep, great.
I'm gonna start marking like other buildings. But like...
Alright, just so I'm tracking, you want to shape the battle, destroy their vehicles, force a push across Delta, gain a foothold, and then leapfrog.
Yeah, before we're across the river, the most important thing is to identify where they are and to either identify or knock out BTRs from across the river. Because ideally, we can just outrange them. I mean, it's equal range, really. But ideally, we can peel back and not take as many heavy casualties going into the trenches if they still have their BTRs.
The Humvees have a lot better situational awareness if their driver or commander's not dismounted, right? For the BTRs, that is. So,
yeah, the problem would be that we're getting close to the BTRs, close to entrenched positions, close for fucking RPGs.
There's only 20 of them, but that's a lot of marking points.
Oh yeah. I'm going to mark another trench line out here. We'll send 2 squads to the first trench line to disembark and then get into the trench line and start snaking their way through it to clear it.
Question.
And then, yeah.
Sorry, I do not mean to keep interrupting. Can you keep the entire platoon on like one quadrant of the river then? I don't, like, if I'm 2-1 and you tell me to go north and I'm on my own up there, I'm going to get fucking chewed up. I don't want to do that.
No,
you know
I'm basically saying fuck the north. Like, we're not going to do an assault across the river north.
Okay. I saw the red flag up to the north and I got scared.
No. These are like initial deployment positions of like, hey, grab these buildings, fan out along this line so that we can disperse them a little bit, poke around where their defenses might be, identify where BTRs are, just get vision across it. When we've destroyed like 1 or 2 BTRs, or if we've wasted like 15 minutes, then we'll pull the other squads back. The squad that's in the south, which I'm going to just arbitrarily assign as 1-4.
You have 1-1, 1-2, 2-1, and 2-2. That's
2-2. 2-2 will be in the south. 2-2 and 2-1.
Lawman's 2-3.
I'm 2-3.
We don't have a 2-2. We have a 2-1 and a 2-3.
All right, everyone in the second platoon. There we go.
Okay, all right, you got it.
Whether you guys deploy in the middle or you guys deploy in the south is up to you, but you 2 guys will be on point for the initial Delta crossing to the first location.
My boys actually volunteered as tribute for that crossing, 1-1. They want to go Leroy.
Oh my god, huge, yeah, great.
Okay. 1-1 and 2-3.
That's great. That's awesome, man. That was good.
Awesome news.
Great news, yeah. We were like pulling straws over here and shit.
I asked them, I'm like, you guys want to die? And they're like, fuck yeah. I'm like, okay.
So when that happens, the other Humvees will displace to where you guys were just in the south, and they'll like support you guys from there.
Okay,
but the idea is that like 5 minutes into that push, we'll send a second group of Humvees into the further trench line closer to bomb site A, and that will give us our initial push and like foothold into the town. From there, one goes through the tree line, the other side goes through the bomb site. But on dismount, the Humvees will push towards bomb site A and support the second element to get on the road, lock that shit down.
Alright, well, so who's taking once my 50, by the way? Because if we're dismounting push, then we won't need it.
Just manage it until then, I would probably say.
Yeah,
you want 2-1 and 2-3. You want 2-1 and 2-3 to the south. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to start naming trench lines because otherwise we're going to
This
fucking
is
die.
super important, yeah.
If we can just do T1 through whatever, then we just know we can call it out. We can say enemies are definitely in T3 or whatever, and then we're done.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's
We
like,
definitely
they're
don't
kind of
wanna-
north, 223 bearing.
We can't be giving them our 50 cal Humvees. We can't. It probably isn't wise to bring those across the river.
So it'd be beneficial to have a driver commander and then look for keyhole positions in between the buildings.
I think it could also be beneficial to leave behind the Humvees, or like 2 guys in the Humvee during the crossing, to just lay into the trench lines and keep their heads down. And then in the second wave, we can bring them in with our Humvees.
So, just for the second platoon that is taking the south side, 2-3 is a weapons team. So we got M60s, we got extra ammo.
No. Wait, you have... They're
Yeah.
built differently than the other squads?
We are built differently than the rifle squad, yeah.
Built alternatively. Beautiful.
Yeah. So if we
And
want
you
us to
guys
do
are
the base of
leading-
fire for the south push, that would probably be our best rule. But rather than pushing, there's a bunch
I think in those ranges, the 50s are going to be more than enough to keep heads down. I don't necessarily need a whole squad sitting out in the field because they're labeled weapons team, you know? Like, good that you guys have the weapons and all that, but I would much rather save that for like the town.
Yeah, so that's each platoon, by the way. First platoon is obviously full strength. You got 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3. 1-3 being weapons, and then second platoon is 2-1 and 2-3.
Gotcha.
So TLDR here is you want weapons essentially, right? Which is 1-3-2-3 to set up on the south side early probe, get a footprint, and then allow the infantry squads to move across the south side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Too easy. We'll go. I can go to brief. I have all the trenches marked.
Yeah, you sound normal. Okay, hopefully that's the fix.
I think we stop at that.
I still think someone should take my 50 if I'm crossing.
Okay, we go back to our team now.
You leave it on your side of the river, they can't come over and get it.
Well, I know, but that's a wasted asset if we're just driving
Here,
into
let's move away.
dismount.
We'll plan our movement.
Okay.
So we're not.
I think if you're in the trenches, it's a wasted asset anyways.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Give it
No,
to
I have a
someone
quick
else
Zeus
because
question.
we're going to be pushing across.
up, man?
We're going to
Is
be
that the medical
firing
Humvee?
as we're crossing.
Oh, I can get you one now.
All right. I think the Russians are supposed to get them as well.
Yeah, they have one.
Okay, perfect.
I'll spawn in one for him,
I'll put a red mark right here. Tonight, so I can go around. So we
So
can
you
just
guys
head
gotta
straight
lead to
here,
push
and
to
then we'll use
T0.
this like a
And you
staging
guys
point.
can, you guys can set up
like, look at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
building.
Let's see so we just take that left, head down there, and I think that should be our dismount at the end of that road. Just because we're going to be unarmed, I think. The main armed one. So then we just push this up, dismounted.
I think 1-1 will probably be
You have arms.
slash. I think 1-2 can get there. It's a 300 meter
None
movement.
of
It's
them
fairly
2-3, I don't think.
I think one was giving theirs up. So you could just fill it twig.
Behind you.
The intention is just to get like bodies in buildings.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he said he was going to give it up. Yeah, let's do that then. And then we can just dismount the road as far as I'm
And that's a big
concerned.
fucking target.
I'll do a fucking down across the west with the 50 cal on each covering. That's fine.
Look at it. Sound good.
Alright, have fun. Don't crash it, etc.
Yeah, just last thing I want to repeat for SLs, if you draw out the fire of the BTRs through the buildings, that's okay. HMGs can still use the 50 cals to kill.
You're cute.
Did you
Look at that- look at
catch
that
any of the
big-
plan?
Yeah, I heard most of it. Look at that big fucking target they gave me.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so we're basically going in on the south side of the river.
Well, we're spreading out. Like, one squad is going to be in the north. I think two
but
squads
for
are going to be in the
for
middle.
The crossing, yeah.
For the crossing, yeah. I want to spend like at least 10, 15 minutes on this side of the river, just sort of probing them. Just sort of revealing where their positions are and sort of like shooting out to try and like show us their hand. Then we can make the call to push along these trench lines and assault from the south.
Sounds
I initially thought about running across crossing Bravo and crossing Alpha in order to like get into these buildings here. But then I realized like not only are the buildings there, the trenches are there, and then trenches in the south are going to completely congest us. So we're just limiting our advance, whereas in the south we have more opportunities to sort of peel them off.
Yeah, and then trenches help both, or go both ways.
Yep. They can't exactly mine their own trenches, right?
Yeah. And I'm hoping that, well, I didn't really get the medical Vic to work last time, so I'm hoping I get a chance to this time.
I'm being very disciplined. I would really like to walk by the squads and listen to how they're briefing and then correct their briefing.
Yeah, I gotta let the leaders do their thing.
Yeah.
You just undermine their authority. You just undermine their authority if you do that.
I trust most of them.
Most of these guys are noobs. I have no idea who they are.
Well, yeah, Tanaka's the biggest noob of them all. Have you seen that guy? Holy
I know, he's
shit.
such a noob.
Yeah.
I mean, has he even played Arma before?
I don't know, man. He's got this community thing, but I think they switched over to Reforger recently, so, like, I don't know. They probably got a whole lot of Arma 3. Yeah, they probably got a whole, you know, they're probably running around doing Flashpoint back when it was out, but, like, I don't really think they know, you know? Like, I mean, I didn't even see an op board for this mission. Like, I think these guys are complete amateurs.
Yeah, I know, man.
Like,
who's even in charge of this mission? I don't even know.
Yeah, what's the march order? You know, like.
Go ahead, wait on the western road with your Humvee.
So unprofessional. I'm gonna have to talk to the COs. I'm gonna have to see what their lieutenants think about this shit.
How many push-ups are you gonna give them?
Humvee is over there for you with the 50.
Oh, you're bringing it with you?
Sound like a robot.
Let me reiterate. Can you hear me now?
Better.
Let me reiterate. When you guys are deploying to the south,
maybe keep trying. Hold no.
I'm out toggle. How about this?
No, it's still robot-y. I think connection's shit right now for the server. People are getting disconnected, so.
Twig, you were a little robot-y too, so I don't think it's necessarily just Kenji.
Yeah, it might be me.
I hear you perfectly fine for what it's worth.
You're okay for me, Kenji.
Because this is very important, so if I'm not robot-y, I need to let you know this immediately. Twig?
Sorry, again, trying to delete, close shit out. Talk
No, you're good. You're good. Can you hear me now?
A little bit, yeah. What were you saying?
This is the most important part. The first 15 minutes of this mission, you guys are just in the buildings on the opposite side of the river.
Correct. Yeah, we're not going until you give us the green.
You bring the truck with you in order to set up in the buildings.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me, Twig?
You want to type real quick, maybe? Or does typing even show? Or hold on, I'll Discord him.
You can hear me okay, right, Kenji?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
So you going for it?
I Discord message you.
I don't. It's not gonna fit everyone though. So red team up in that one, green team chin up.
And I've been playing way too much Death Stranding, so the brain triggers me now.
That's our one. That's our one. We're not gonna take it.
Oops, somebody took our Humvee.
Yeah, I think Twig. No, ours is this. Yours is this one.
I'm whole team.
I'm just right next to you.
Hey, which arm ones are taken? Which one aren't? You know, because I see two arm ones that. Oh, that one's not taken, right?
No, it should be an arm one per squad.
No, it's not. Certain squads don't have it. Weapons arm ones.
I messaged the one guy because he's you take the HMG truck. I'm gonna give it to you from Twig.
No, somebody already took it.
This one. Are you? I'm lagging. I can't understand anything. Really communicate, but I messaged position.
Not necessarily.
Part two. We're set, ready to go.
Alright. And everyone.
Go Vic.